A lot of you are book lovers, so I think you're gonna understand the fact that I am so excited about the fact that I now have the Penguin Classic Clothbound set of Jane Austen's work. Look at the spines of these covers. They are immaculate. I love the entire collection of the Penguin Classic Clothbounds. I just love the way they look displayed all together. This copy of Pride and Prejudice is just gorgeous. This yellow, incredible. I've always been drawn to the copy of Persuasion as well. These are the two books that I read in my first year of university for a Jane Austen course, and it just, they look so good together. But there's other Jane Austen works that I haven't read that I'm gonna have to. Sense and Sensibility, Love and Friendship, and Other Youthful Writings. I love the cover for Emma as well. Northanger Abbey, and of course, Mansfield Park. I love the feeling of the clothbound. I just love the synchronicity of them all together, but also how they're all distinct and different. There's just something that's scratching an itch in my brain. So I feel like this is something I'm going to slowly build a collection for. And the reason I got this set in particular as a way to start it off is those two books from Jane Austen, big fans. So I was more than pleased to have her collection as the starting point for this. But also on Amazon, this set comes in a box, is usually $215, which is, you know, quite steep. But for some reason, it was like over 50% off. I think I paid $95 plus tax, $90 plus tax, which I think for 2, 4, 6, 7 hardcover books is pretty good. And considering the fact that they do charge like quite a pretty penny per each one of these. So I felt like the universe was telling me to start here. Because that was a much better price than other places that still had it for $215. I'll link it down below. Hopefully that deal is still on. If this is something that you're eyeing for a Christmas gift, this would be like the best Christmas gift for a book lover. I'm gonna have to find a special spot to display these in. Each one also has a ribbon in the book, so you can have a built-in bookmark, but I'm gonna try and keep them tucked in. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you because I know there's a lot of book lovers on here that would probably also find appreciation for this, hopefully. I'm just a girl who loves her beautiful covers and her classics that she hasn't nearly read enough of. For dinner tonight, I'm trying this stuffed gnocchi, pomodoro, and mozzarella. I have this new one of like, I guess Trader Joe's gnocchi dupes. If you've ever heard of people talking about Trader Joe's frozen gnocchi, like there's people that rave about it. And I tried the brown butter and sage one the other day. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Like I think as like a quick meal, it kind of does the job. And that's what this is going to be today. This one doesn't create a sauce like the other one. This one's just kind of being tossed in butter right now. But I need something quick tonight because I am randomly going to, excuse me, a musical tonight, The Six. I'm gonna go see The Six. It's only an 80-minute show. I have no idea what it's about. Got no context. I just got rush tickets and I'm gonna head out. It is one of the benefits though to living downtown though, that it's a weeknight and I'm able to just go see a musical because it's not that far away from me. Typically if you lived outside of the city, you would obviously probably reserve that for like a Friday night, a Saturday night, which is fun too, don't get me wrong, but I just do love like the fact that just on a random night you can be like, what's going on in the city? What can I do? And you can do something. Although admittedly right now I'm kind of like feeling like I just want to be on that couch and read a book and chill and do some crocheting or something, but it'll be good. It'll be a fun time. I think I might be like slightly burning this. I'm also trying to mentally prep myself right now for the fact that there's a time change happening. I think when this video goes live, it's happening on the weekend it goes live, which means that the way it looks right now is how it's gonna look at 5:03 at night. It's 6:03 right now, but it's gonna be like this kind of darker gloominess. So I can tell that, you know, I'm like not mentally prepared for that. The only thing that I think that is kind of getting me through that thought process, because I don't like it when it gets dark so early, is the fact that I am going to be putting up my holiday decor up fairly soon because I need to film holiday content. So I know it seems early, but because I have to do some filming, I kind of have to get into holiday mode earlier than the typical person, even though there's people that are already doing holiday content. It's not even, well, it just hit November. That is one thing that I do like when the darkness comes, is being able to turn on a ton of twinkly lights. So that is the perk to this time of year. But I can tell all those crafts that I've been acquiring, all those activities are gonna come in handy. Let me tell you, it's already -1 today. I'm gonna have to like put on a full-on winter coat. Okay, while I wait for this to cool down, let's appreciate my little bouquet. I just have really fallen in love with getting fresh flowers for my place. I've had these ones now for 4 days and they're looking pretty good. So I think the whole idea of taking off as many of the leaves as possible is a great tip. And then also one thing I've been doing that I don't know is actually correct, but instead of changing out the water completely every day, I just add like half new water. So it's not like, in my mind, I'm not shocking the plant with like this fresh water. And it's also probably keeping some of that plant food sticking around. Whether or not there's any logic to that thought process, I don't know. So festive, so November-esque. Whenever I see a flower like this though, I can't help but take myself back to elementary school when you would pick up a flower and be like, he likes me not. He likes me not. And you'd be devastated if you got the he likes me not. You trusted the flower test. But oh my gosh, so fun. Do you see how gloomy it is? The camera's deceiving you right now. It's gloomy. Trust me. Oh, hot. I feel like I just ate a mini pizza in the form of gnocchi. I definitely could have added some sauce to this, but sometimes just a little bit of salt and butter is all I need. Oh, that was really hot. I'm gonna go chill now. How's my mouth doing? Okay, we're good. We're good. Just getting ready here. I need to bring my glasses. This case, not doing too hot. I need to get a new one. One of my favorite lip combos right now is to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner and lipstick. These are just the mini versions I've had forever. And then layer on top with Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss. This really just makes it a whole new look. I never used to use liner, but I find for this lipstick in particular, it makes it fade nicer. So as like the lipstick goes away, I guess because lip liner is a little bit more stubborn, it still feels like you've got some color on you. I actually think I might get this in full size for the Sephora sale because I've used it so much. And then I'm just gonna take this and do the outer edges. I'm honestly having one of those days where I just like don't feel like I look good, which I know is so my period talking, but maybe it's the dark sweater. I don't know, something is not vibing here, but whatever. I just need to go sit down and watch something. I'm whipping out the green coat though today because I'm wearing green, so why not coordinate? It's gonna be feeling like -1 when I leave this show. I haven't felt that in a really long time. I gotta say, a nice coat does improve the mood. I've admittedly been a little bit of an Uber princess lately, which is not something I feel proud of. I could try and make TTC. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, and Uber keeps giving me coupons. So I'm like, oh my God, girl math, I'm saving money. Sure you're just anxiously awaiting to hear what my next crochet project is gonna be. As we know, I fell down the rabbit hole of crocheted chickens, and I will stop talking about these chickens, I swear, but I do need to just document on camera the best one I've ever created, which is this one. Look at the eyes. I did such a good job. I am starting a project that I don't know if I'm gonna like fully commit to the beginning and end of this project in like one go, or if it's gonna be something I dabble into as I do some other smaller projects I also want to try. One of the most popular crochet projects I think in general, but especially recommended for beginners, is the granny square. And the granny square comes in many different patterns, but I guess it's a popular one in the sense that it can be used for different projects. One that comes to mind most prominently is a blanket, because you just make a ton of granny squares and then you combine them together and bada boom bada bing, you get a blanket. I think it's also a pattern that just exposes you to a lot of different stitches. So I knew I wanted to experiment with that because I just went straight from no crochet skills to chicken. When I was looking for a granny square pattern to follow, I found this beautiful, beautiful daisy granny square pattern that just took my breath away. The idea of creating a daisy blanket just makes me really happy. Daisies is one of my favorite flowers because of the movie You've Got Mail. There's a whole quote about daisies being the friendliest flower. So I bought some yarn and I made my first ever granny square. Look at that. Not bad for a first attempt. Is it perfect? No. No. I'm gonna have to do this a few times before I can actually say I've got a granny square suitable for even beginning the process of making a blanket, because I think I have to make 42 of these. And this took me quite a bit. So we are not anywhere close, but not bad, right? And I think this could end up being really cute if I, in terms of like the color purple that I chose, like it's this plum purple that I just am really feeling right now. I think it pops in my apartment. This was the first daisy crochet that I made, but it's supposed to be 12 petals and I did 13, so I had to start over. Then I created this, and now for some reason I've tried going further with this, but I've done 2 daisies that are both wrong. I thought it'd be easier after this, but I'm still like working out the kinks. So I think I'm gonna proceed with probably another daisy. I need to figure out what's going on here. I've been really into putting on aesthetic background, like sceneries, noises on my TV while crocheting or reading or whatever it is. It creates really great ambiance because you get the visual, but then you also get the background instrumental music, which I turned off because I'm not sure some of that might be copyrighted for this video. I also, when crocheting, usually have my iPad open because I use this to see the pattern. Got that pulled up on my iPad, but then also to watch a video, which this pattern does have a video of the creator completely doing it from start to finish. So I'll include a link below because that's on her YouTube channel for free. But I did buy the pattern just so I'd also have the PDF version. First thing I need to do here is make the center of my daisy, and I need to make a magic ring. I'm using an ergonomic hook in size 8. There we go. So there's our ring. I do need to make it a bit larger though, because I've got 12 single crochets I have to put into this. I'm still trying to figure out what my favorite technique of holding my working yarn is. Haven't gotten there yet. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I find doing a magic circle with this yarn much harder than the previous yarn that I used. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 9, 10, 11, and we got our 12th one here. There we go. There's our little ring. I'm gonna pull the tail there to close it right up. And now I've got a little circle. Okay, I'm gonna continue with this and get back to you.
Hot, cold, whisper gently saying you don't know how to keep on trying. It shows something's changing in me. It shows now I'm highly